So I just found some no experience needed work from home jobs that are so easy, I think just about anyone can do them. These jobs are 100% legitimate. They're not side gigs, so you're going to earn a steady income with these positions. They're going to train you and offer pretty decent benefits. In fact, one of these jobs, your health benefits start your first day of work. So let's just jump right into them. The first job I'm sharing comes to us from Centerwell. They're part of the larger Humana Insurance Company. They have an opening for an inbound contacts representative. This is a full-time remote position. You can do this job nationwide, anywhere within the United States. And as far as pay, scrolling down this job lead, we see they're going to pay between $39,000 and $49,400 per year. That's $18.75 up to $23.75 per hour. And they offer a really nice suite of benefits. Health benefits start your first day of work. And I need to mention this right up front. You need to get your application in by May 8th, 2025. So hopefully this job works out for you and you have your resume all set to go. So this is a really easy, no experience needed work from home job, but it is somewhat routine in nature. So you might get a little bored in this job, but that's okay because they're not requiring any related work experience. So you'll perform computations as well as various activities and moderately complex administrative, operational, and customer support assignments. You'll ensure accurate and timely processing of all requests by taking appropriate action, such as scheduling appointments, taking messages, transferring calls to appropriate staff, and resolve patient issues through independent problem solving and with a goal of first call resolution. So that's pretty much it as far as what you're going to do in this job. To qualify, you need to be a really good communicator. You have active listening with a high degree of empathy. You're able to remain calm and helpful even when dealing with upset patients. You can demonstrate a patient-centric mindset with a high sense of urgency to resolve patient requests. And you have knowledge of basic help desk software, computer software, and Microsoft Office applications, including Microsoft Word, Excel, and Outlook. And they list a few preferred qualifications, and these are just preferred, they're not required. But if you meet any of these qualifications, you'll definitely stand out and earn closer to the higher range of the salary for this job. So they prefer you're bilingual in English and Spanish. They prefer you have at least 1 year previous experience working in an inbound customer service call center. They also prefer you have a high school diploma or equivalent. You're able to handle a whole bunch of phone calls. You can multitask. Your experience in eClinicalWorks or other electronic medical record systems such as Epic, Aetna Health, or NextGen. They also prefer you have experience using virtual contact center solutions, and they prefer you have knowledge of and strict adherence to HIPAA. And to be honest, I think that one should be required. So that covers this job. They're going to pay between $39,000 and $49,400 per year, and you get your health benefits starting your first day of work. You don't need any experience for this job. If you like this one, make sure to apply by May 8th, 2025. That's just a few days away. You can find the direct link for this job in the description area. Just look for job number 1. Next up, we have a job with Freedom Mortgage. This is for a title service analyst, and it's a full-time remote position anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions anywhere on this job description, nor do I see how much they're going to pay, so I had to do a little bit of research. So it looks like title analysts with 0 to 1 year experience in the real estate industry can earn a base pay anywhere from $55,000 to $77,000 per year. Now the job I'm talking about today, you're more or less going to be assisting title analysts. So I'm thinking your salary will be anywhere from about $40,000 to maybe $55,000 a year. So potentially you can make $19.23 up to $26 per hour, but there's no way I can guarantee how much you'll make. You'll have to work that out with them. So going back to the job, you'll be responsible for filing loan policy insurance claims against title issues as recommended by legal counsel or as determined upon examination of title reports while ensuring compliance with all state, federal, and investor guidelines. You'll analyze property reports and title policies to determine problems or restrictions with lien positions and conveyances and work directly with attorneys and underwriters to determine best course of title resolution based on state laws and investor requirements. So in other words, you'll review and analyze title issues, analyze and compare loan policies and property reports, abstract and verify property records, review, analyze, and interpret documents, obtain and compile documents required to file title claims, assist with research and analysis of complex title issues, and investigate possible title issues initiated by borrower correspondence. You'll maintain a portfolio of title issues and detailed records of claim resolution or settlement, including timelines and correspondence, review and assess homeowner or condo association liens for super lien priority interests. You do some attorney fee approval and dispute of attorney fee requests, as well as various other functions such as property file notations, loading of supporting documentation into the imaging system of record, and monitoring attorney tasks and responses. You'll also escalate to management any issues involving potential loss of lien priority, monetary loss, or any other potential loss or risk exposure, prepare monthly status reports for management, comply with all company policies and procedures, and maintain regular and punctual attendance. So it sounds like you're going to do a whole lot of investigative work and processing of documents. They want you to be proficient in Microsoft Office. You're a really good communicator. You have meticulous organizational and follow-up skills. You have well-rounded knowledge of legal terminology as it relates to title insurance and property law. Now, I know a lot of us don't have that knowledge, but it's really easy to pick up. Just do a quick internet search. You can read, analyze, and interpret legal documents, policies, regulations, and guidelines. You have attention to detail with high level of accuracy. You're able to research, you're analytical, you're a problem solver, and you can self-manage your time and task prioritization. They'd like you to have a high school diploma, and they prefer you have a bachelor's degree, some post-secondary courses, or a certificate, and 0 to 2 years of related experience. And that's key. 0 years. They're not requiring any related work experience. But if I was going for this job, I would definitely get familiar with legal terminology related to insurance and property law. You're also able to read, analyze, and interpret business reports, legal documents, government regulations, and investor guides. You're able to write reports and business correspondence. You're also able to effectively present information and respond to questions from groups of employees, managers, clients, and legal professionals. You can also do basic math, and you're able to define problems, collect and analyze data, establish facts, and draw valid conclusions. So if you like this job, it has the potential of paying $19.23 up to over $26 per hour. You can find the direct link in the description area. This is job number 2. Revicord, they help hospitals collect overdue payments. Right now they have an opening for an ICR Information Request Specialist. This is a full-time remote position hiring in 32 states within the United States. I'm going to leave this up on your screen for another second. Check to see if your state is listed. So they're going to pay you $15 an hour and offer you pretty decent benefits, including paid training. So in this job, you'll update patient accounts with information received from hospitals and follow up with contact specialists. You'll access client connections and computer systems to obtain information required to update accounts, monitor requests to ensure they do not age beyond a certain day. You also perform special projects or tasks as assigned and assist IT in resolving access issues. They're looking for someone who's a good communicator. You can demonstrate good customer service skills. You can also demonstrate the ability to work independently and follow through on assignments with minimal direction. You have knowledge of or the ability to learn client and operations processes and how they interact. You can work effectively under minimal supervision, and you must have a working knowledge of Excel and Word. You're able to gain proficiency in working with varied hospital databases, and they will train you in that. And you must have a high level of attention to detail, and you're skilled in organizing and prioritizing your work. They'd like you to have a high school diploma or equivalent. You're eager to learn new technologies and develop proficiency in internal applications. And you have strong computer navigation skills and experience using multiple software programs simultaneously to complete your work. So that's it for this job. They're going to pay $15 an hour, train you, and you need to live in one of these 32 states. If you like this one, you can find the direct link in the description area. This is job number 3. So that brings us to our final work from home job that doesn't require experience. And this one comes to us from Cenox. They have an opening for a customer service and sales agent to work remotely anywhere within the United States. And they are going to pay. They don't tell us how much they pay. But based on their profile on Glassdoor, it looks like they have paid customer service representatives anywhere from about $32,000 to $44,000 per year. So that's $15.38 up to $21.15 per hour. So this is your typical customer service kind of position. They're open 24/7, 365 days a year, and this job requires someone who's able to work any assigned shift. So that might include weekends, it might include holidays, it might even include night shift. You'll handle inbound and outbound calls, upselling products and services to clients to ensure profitability. You'll resolve customer-related issues and concerns, handle accounting and invoice-related issues, and ensure that client issues are handled appropriately the first time to avoid and minimize client callbacks. You can demonstrate PC proficiency in Microsoft Office and web-based applications. You're able to learn specialized software programs and navigate company databases, and they will train you in that. You're familiar with standard Office equipment, and you're also able to type at least 40 words per minute. You have excellent communication skills, you're organized, you're able to multitask, you have high level of attention to detail, you have an entrepreneurial spirit, you're upbeat, you're enthusiastic, you can display relationship building skills, and you're a team player. So this job has the potential of paying $15.38 to $21.15 per hour. If you like this one, check it out. You can find the direct link in the description area. Job number 4. Alrighty, there you go. We just went over 4 no experience needed work from home jobs. Hopefully one of them works out for you. And if you're looking for some entry-level jobs, a nice variety, check out this video right here. And don't forget, come back to this channel frequently. I post work from home job leads almost every day of the week. Your job is out there. We're going to find it for you. Good luck to all of you who apply. And as always, thank you so much for visiting. And I'll meet you on the next job lead.